Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we're going to take a look at a video that was recently put out by Tulare County Cop Watch, as he provides commentary on a video that is a couple years old by now, but it really shows the content of his character when it comes to protecting the children. You know, this is the kind of thing that, makes you wonder if the frauditors out there really care about anyone but themselves. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking show on the road, shall we?
Alright guys, I got another CPS video for you guys. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure you guys know your guys' rights, because when these people come knocking at your door, a lot of us don't know what to do. We always follow what they say, and that's not good for you. Make sure you guys know your guys' rights. Make sure you guys always film. Never answer their questions. That's another thing. Never answer their questions, because anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Yeah, what about the rights of the children? Because they are protected by federal law, you know. Oh yeah, that's right. You frauditors tend to have this little motto, rights for me, but not for thee, which extends to your children, right?
I'm Christy with DCS.
Okay.
I'm supposed to meet someone here, I don't know. But I was coming. They have called us because, I don't know, there's been a concern with, what is his name? The oldest son. Are you Jamie?
Yes.
And you are?
What? Just
Richard
TJ.
or something. I think I know your name. I found it in T-Fax. Are you stepdad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found your name anyways. I just have it written down. I can't remember what it is. So there is, I guess, did something happen with the youth? I guess he was walking funny at school, and they had concerns that something has happened or whatever.
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay, well, we will need to speak with him if that's okay. Well, okay, well, we will right out here. There's an officer on his way, so we'll.
Okay, do you have a warrant or a?
That's fine. We'll just wait till he.
Do you have a warrant or a court order?
We do not. But
Okay, then please leave my property.
Okay, well, let me call him because
I don't care.
he can
Leave my property because you're trespassing.
Well, sir, if we have an investigation, we
Not
can
unless
speak with
not
you.
without a warrant, not
Okay,
without a
if you
court
don't wanna
order.
be compliant,
Leave
if
my
you get
property.
ugly, if you want to get ugly,
Leave my property.
If my word of advice.
My word of advice is leave my property because you're trespassing.
The officer
Come back. I don't give a damn. He needs to have a warrant or a court order too.
to have a warrant to press charges.
Oh, well, then do what you need to do.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Something about Calvin walking funny. So now they want to do all this shit or something. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh wow, frauditor. Drive of shame for those people out there who are trying to protect the children of the world. Yeah, we don't need to protect the children of the world, do we, frauditor? Just let them suffer in silence and everything like that. I mean, it's not like in certain situations children have been locked in their room for 20 years. Oh wait, that's happened several times. Numerous times. In fact, here's a clip of an incident that did occur like that.
The stepson, who's now 32, says from the time he was 12, he was kept in an 8 by 9 foot room.
Yeah, and it wasn't until he took matters into his own hands that he was found. Fox 8's Teresa Priolo is in the newsroom with these disturbing details, to say the least, Teresa.
Yeah, incredibly disturbing. Steve and Natasha, this is a story that came to light because of a 911 call for a house on fire. What authorities say they found was a fire set by a man who was held captive inside of his home for 2 decades. We want to warn you, the story and the details of it are difficult to hear. The man says he intentionally set that fire because he wanted his freedom. He's 32 years old. He weighs just 68 pounds. Waterbury, Connecticut police say he was so emaciated that his body resembled that of a patient with advanced cancer. The man was trapped inside of his home, he says, drinking from the toilet to stay hydrated. He was held inside of a room that had multiple locks on the outside of the door. He says his stepmother, 56-year-old Kimberly Sullivan, subjected him to prolonged abuse, starvation, severe neglect, and inhumane treatment. She's charged with assault, kidnapping, unlawful restraint, cruelty to persons, and reckless endangerment.
There's an adult that was 5'9" and 68 pounds. There's some apparent orthopedic issues. The room was very small. Honestly, when I read about it and talk to the investigators and overlook the interviews, it was worse than the conditions of a jail cell.
Yeah, let that sink in. The victim claims his stepmother and another person found him after he lit that fire, and they tried to wash his face to clean him up before firefighters arrived. They also said they tried to remove a bolt lock from the door frame. So the last time this man really interacted with the outside world was when he was in grade school, but he stopped going to school in 4th grade when family services started asking questions. The last time police were in this home was last April. The stepmother's attorney says these charges are outlandish.
What we have right now are allegations. And yes, sometimes allegations look bad, but that's why we have a process. And that's why we have a defense. And we intend to mount one in this case. And we intend to push back on all the allegations that have been made against her.
All right, so if you're like me and you're wondering, how did this go on for 2 decades without anybody noticing? Some neighbors say they had no idea that the man was even in the house. But the man's former school principal says, quote, "We knew it, we reported it, and not a thing was done." Steve, back to you.
Wow, lots to still figure out how that all took place for so long, allegedly. All right, Teresa, thanks so much.
And let me guess, you'd probably be on the stepmother's side right there. Yeah, you're that kind of scumbag, right? You don't want the children to be protected? Well, this kind of thing would be a lot more common if idiots like you were in charge, which thankfully you're not.
Your wife, allegations.
Okay.
Will you video me?
Yes.
Okay. I have an open case for physical abuse on Draven.
I'm Draven?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I do. But I actually need to see the kids.
Not at this time. I mean, is there an emergency?
Well, that's what we do. When we have an open case, I need to lay eyes on the children.
Okay, do you have a court order or a warrant?
No, but I can come back with one if I need to.
Okay, what kind of probable cause or what kind of indication
Well,
did you
there's
get
allegations of
that would be
physical
done?
abuse.
Okay.
I can't disclose who called this in. Actually, I don't know who called this in. And if I did, I couldn't disclose that information. But the allegations were against you that you have actually kicked him before. Is there anything to
Kicked him?
that? Have you kicked him before or anything
No.
like that?
Never.
Okay. Alrighty. But I actually need to lay eyes on him. Is there more children than him in the home?
Yeah, we have 5 children.
I
Draven,
need to speak to him.
come here for a moment.
I do not recommend you guys bringing your kids to these CPS workers. They are not your friends. They are not there to help you guys. They are there against you and to take your kids from you. So please know your guys' rights and always film for your protection.
So basically right here, Frauditor, you are advocating against protecting the children even when there's an allegation of abuse or anything like that. You do realize that those in the education field or any other professional field that deals with children are mandated reporters, right? It's mandated by federal law that if they suspect abuse within a household, they've got to report it. And if you don't like that, Mr. Frauditor, well, tough shit, because that's the reality of the world. Children have rights too, you dipshit. Now let's carry on to the end of the video because there's not much left.
Hi, you driving? Mm-hmm. Are you driving? Mm-hmm. Well, you're driving? Mm-hmm. How are you? Good. I need to speak to him alone, one-on-one.
We can't do that until I speak to a lawyer.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I can leave and come back. That's fine.
That's fine.
How many children do y'all have?
I'm not going to answer any questions at this time.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll come back. Thank you.
Okay. What?
Again, Frauditor, you are freaking despicable. I mean, you want to give this person the walk of shame because they are doing their job, trying to protect the children as mandated by federal law. I mean, come on now, Frauditor. There are some real monsters out there who do take child abuse to the extreme, and well, there are plenty of stories out there of the results of that kind of thing. But you frauditors want to ignore that, don't you? It's all about protecting yourself from the big bad CPS and the big bad government. Yeah, never mind that there are true monsters out there that want to hurt children. And guess what, Frauditor? This video that you put out is enabling that kind of thing. It puts you as one of those people that want to protect the monsters out there. Oh man, you are a jackass. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, or at least tried to, and I will see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You don't want to go to jail.
For what?
You read this.
I don't have to listen to anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
But shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?